everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing fine. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a lovely week. And wherever you are, I hope that it's being productive, reading wise, and everything. And I hope it's everything all right with you. Sorry about this lump over here. Uh, um, I hurt my head early on, so it's quite nothing serious, I promise. It's just sore and everything, but I'm fine. And I am here today to make the book review of Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I think everyone is familiar with Game of Thrones. So I don't think so. I do need to make a review, but for who doesn't know, Game of Thrones is a story of a family. They are lords and ladies of this land, and they have to leave the land, and each one of them go to different places, and basically it's the story of them coming together with allies to return to their land that is being ruled by a ruthless king. By what I understand, I just read two first books. That is the story. um so on the first few pages, it's kind of a slow reading because it's getting to know the characters and everything. It's not hard to turn the pages. It's just that part of getting to know the characters, their past, why they are who they are, what happened to them, and so on, so on, so on. That hard slow because you have to get to know the characters and the world and everything else. I wasn't very excited to do Game of Thrones because I saw the first few episodes of the series, and I didn't like it whatsoever. It was for me. It it wasn't a series that I wasn't enjoying, and I gave up of watching the series. It's just it was, I don't know, it was it wasn't catching my attention, so I left it apart and I never touched it on the series again or books or anything. But everyone says that the books are nothing like the series, so I decided to give it a try now, a few years after, to the book, and I kind of enjoy it actually. I I think I gave it 3 stars on the Goodreads, but here we are. I like it, the story. It's just, it's not something that I love it. It's not something that I will reread it or anything, but I did enjoy the story. I did like it. It's something that, yes, if you want, you could read. It's a good story. It's a really good story. I have another series that is Dreams and Songs by the same author, that I have the duology. It's a duology for 2-3 years now, and I was very afraid because I knew it was the same author of Game of Thrones, and I was a bit scared to touch the books. And George Martin is that kind of author that he writes about war and politics, and that is a kind of world that I don't read. So I was a bit unsure of reading the book, but I decided to give a try on Game of Thrones, and I did enjoy it and I did like it, and I do recommend it. If you like it, the show, the books are way better, and I did really enjoy it and not regretted to read the book. I read already the second book of the series. So for a week I read the two first books to see if I would like it or not. I did enjoy it. I will make the review of the second book soon enough. Uh, when I will decide it after the video, and I will put it on the comments now, on the comments, on the comments, on the description box. I will put it when the next video will be uploaded, for you know always when to expect a new video from me, because I don't have a settled days that I will do every week because of my job and everything. And who follows me for a while knows that I never publish on the same days. The only day that I publish all the time is Sundays, and this with the TBR. Otherwise I always upload on the different days. So I will put on a description box the next day I will upload the video. And I really enjoy it, and I really like it. I recommend. I will do the review of the second book soon enough, and I already put the books on my TBR roulette. At least the third book I put it on the TBR roulette in case it comes out. I will read it, and I'm pretty sure I will enjoy it. I have already the audiobooks ready to be seen, to be listened, because it's, like you can see, a hell of a chunk. Just in audiobook I will be managed to do it. But yes, it's in the beginning it's a slow reading, because it's you getting to know the characters, the world and everything, and you getting to used to this new world who doesn't know anything about Game of Thrones like me. It gets a while to get used to this world and everything. The first book, it's more politics and war. The second book, it's, yes, is where it starts more the fantasy with dragons and sorcerers and everything. The first book, not so much. So I wasn't sure what to characterize on the first book, but I put fantasy because the rest of the series is, so why the first one should be separated now. But I really enjoy it. After the first 200 pages, it's a good pace of reading, and you just turn page to page to page. I read around 200 pages each day, so it's a good pace of reading, and it's easy reading, doesn't have complicated words or anything, and it's something that you always want to find out what happens next, even if you're not too captivated by the story like me. I wasn't too captivated, and I read in 3 days book. So it have a really good pace and solid characters, a solid world. The rules are understandable. You understand why it happens and how it happens, and you can understand the world itself. And I really enjoy it, and I really recommend the book. And I gave it a 3. I just gave it a 3 stars because it's not my kind of reading and not my kind of book. Just because of that. But I do recommend reading the Game of Thrones if you like this kind of world. Game of Thrones is definitely a good reading. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you are gonna have a good weekend. I will put on the description box the next uploading video, and I will see you then. Bye.